exotic sports cars don't come from American automakers normally, but the big exception this year is the all-new 2017 Ford GT. If nothing else, you have to give credit to Ford for the audacity to build the new GT. When the company thinks sports car, it only thinks big. As in, JFK moonshot big. There's no bothering with an everyman sports car like a Mazda Miata or Porsche 911. Nope, Ford starts you off with the comparably plebeian Mustang Sport Coupe and then goes full afterburner to Planet Gonzo to deliver the 2017 Ford GT, a carbon fiber missile with enough wings and vents to shame the Batmobile and racing crest straight from Le Mans. You could pilot a Princess Cruise ship between the product lineup gap here. But we're guessing that, like us, you'd rather pilot a new GT than sit around on your butt eating from an all-you-can-eat buffet. A follow-up to the 2005 to 2006 GT, which was itself a reboot of the original 1960s-era Ford GT40 race car, the 2017 has plenty of heritage to back it up. But while the previous generation GT could be viewed as unapologetically American, it was built on a relatively shoestring budget, packed a beefy supercharged V8, and lacked any sort of stability control safety nets to save your bacon. The new car goes high-tech in a way that only the proudest exotic automakers from Europe could pull off. What makes it unique? Just about everything. The underlying structure is largely made of carbon fiber, the super strong and super light material used in elite race cars and typically the world's elite road-going sports cars. Ford uses aluminum for the front and rear suspension subframes and then whips out more carbon fiber for the body panels. The car's final curb weight isn't official as of this writing, but somewhere in the realm of 3,100 to 3,200 pounds seems likely. Although carbon fiber construction is commonplace these days for an exotic, the GT's aerodynamics certainly aren't. When viewed from overhead, the body has a raindrop shape to it that tapers at the rear of the car and side of the rear wheels. Buttresses then connect the rear wheel fenders to the central section of the car, with the end result being enhanced aerodynamics for greater stability and downforce. There's also the car's suite of active aero enhancements, which include an amply sized rear wing that rises at high speed to provide more downforce and a sophisticated adjustable suspension that can quickly lower the ride height approximately 2 inches to maximize grip and stability. The car's aerodynamics partially come about from what's mounted amidships, a turbocharged EcoBoost 3.5-liter V6 engine. Wait, what? Like, a Ford F-150 EcoBoost V6? Yes, you read that right. It's highly unusual to have just 6 cylinders in an exotic like this, but Ford says the GT V6's smaller size, compared to, say, a V8 or V10/V12, allows for the tapering of the rear bodywork. Put the pedal to the floor, and it'll huff and puff out a stout 647 horsepower and 550 pound-feet of torque, which then gets directed to the rear wheels, 20-inch rims shod in special Michelin tires, through a 7-speed, dual-clutch automatic transmission. Keep the gas pedal pinned while driving in a straight line and Ford says you'll eventually top out at 216 miles per hour if you're hoping to get a 2017 Ford GT after reading about it on, you're too late. Ford has already taken the orders for the car's initial batch of GTs. The carmaker says it expects to produce about 1 car a day, for global sales, but will reopen the application process in 2018. Official pricing hasn't been announced, but rumor has it that it's considerably more than what the 2005 to 2006 GT cost. We're expecting around $450,000, and options could push that number even higher. That might seem a bit cavalier for the Blue Oval, seeing as how exotics such as the Ferrari 488 GTB, Lamborghini Aventador and McLaren 675 LT are all less expensive. But the GT counters with its unique aerodynamic and suspension designs, and those should give the GT a distinct edge at a racetrack. Indeed, the car has already won its class in its 24 Hours of Le Mans debut. Of course, buying a road-going exotic is less about the dollars and cents and more about emotion and lust. And for those qualities, the new 2017 Ford GT easily wins, too, all while proudly displaying the red, white and blue.